Hi, I'm Natalie Hick. I'm the Managing Director of Natural Capital Co. And I'm just wanting to take some time today to talk to you about our ESG workshops that we're running in conjunction with Powertine and in Toowoomba. These ESG workshops have been designed to allow the participants to learn and understand and implement practical measures in their enterprises to ensure that they are up to date with ESG policy, ESG requirements and reporting parameters. So ESG is becoming front and centre in terms of how you report or how you disclose your practices within your business. There's various reasons for that related to financial institutions wanting ESG information or sustainability information on businesses, and it's becoming much more pertinent around contracts with particularly government entities wanting ESG metrics of their supply chain. So what the ESG course does is gives participants a comprehensive understanding of ESG and what it means both in theory and practical application terms. We also will help each business design their net zero pathway and help them understand how long that's going to take, how much effort and what resources they need to put to designing and implementing ESG strategies in their business. So the workshops are spread out over a 3-month period. And the reason for doing that is that the first half, they're going to be spread apart by a fortnight in between each workshop. That is to give you time to go home and go back to work and think about what you've learned in terms of theory in the first few workshops. We're also delivering comprehensive, this is the part Powertine's doing, comprehensive component in the first workshop to help you start thinking about how you record and how you collect your emissions data, so carbon emissions data for your business. The reason we're doing that will become clearer during the course, but we're doing that very early, so you've got maximum time for us to help you manage how you start recording your emissions. So that component is what Bonnie has talked about in her video. What we're doing is basically it's half and half. The first half of the workshops is based on the theory of ESG, how it has evolved from corporate social responsibility, where we think it's going to go in the future. The second half of the workshop events is based on practical application for your business. So what that means is that we work with you, handhold, and help you develop your processes and help you develop your own reporting metrics for your individual businesses. So at the end of the course, you come out with a bespoke and targeted ESG strategy and hopefully an emissions calculation so that you understand where your baseline is for your emissions for your company or your enterprise that you're working with. So it's easy to find a lot of theory online and it's easy to find commentary, but it's pretty hard to have a comprehensive understanding just from looking at stuff online. So we're hoping to provide both of that for companies that attend these courses. The layout of their workshops is they're full day workshops. The first 2 workshops are 2-day workshops, and they run from 8:30 in the morning till 5 p.m. So it's pretty intensive work for the first 2 workshops. The workshops after the first 2 are 1-day workshops. The final workshop is actually a presentation day where you can bring your peers or you can bring your bosses to come in and watch you present your ESG findings, your emissions calcs, and do a presentation on your ESG and what you've done in your workshop. So it includes your meals while you're at the workshops. It includes communications with like myself and Michelle and Bonnie to be able to assist you with any questions throughout the course of the workshop. So it's pretty bespoke and it's pretty intensive, but what we hope is that you'll come out with real world information. One thing we're aspiring to as doing the training in this space is that the cohort that you go through with the workshops are able to continue on with communications and maybe forums in the future, so that you have a peer group that you can interact with and ask questions of, and build a network of people that are probably, if you're having questions about ESG or new legislation, for example, everyone else has probably got it as well. So to form a cohesive group after the workshop's finished, and so that you've got someone to bounce ideas off. So that's what we are aspiring to do for participants in the workshop. So yeah, thanks for your time, and we're really looking forward to delivering these workshops. And just know that if once you've attended these, you are leading in this sector. There's very few opportunities to understand and learn ESG. And we know that we're presenting these workshops very, very early in the development of ESG protocols. So your participation in these will put you at a significant competitive advantage, because you'll be able to provide this information to your supply chain or contracts, your government organisations that you're supplying to. So it's quite timely that you do these courses.